Well, this is a game, once again, the Leopards playing up in. They play down in level against Glen Rose to open the season, but a very good Glen Rose team that expects to do some damage in the playoff. Of course, took on Lake Hamilton last week and won that ball game, and something I think Malvern fans took a lot of pride in. Now they got to play up again against Lakeside. And Seth, tell us a little bit about tonight's isolated player of the game.
Tonight's isolated player of the game is number 28, a senior, Leo Kemp. If you've ever seen Leo Kemp, you think, man, that guy, he looks like a beast. I mean, he's chiseled. He's got the body of a football player. Unfortunately for Leo, he grew up in the Bahamas and has moved in, but when he got here, he had never played a snap of football. So he's, behind all these people that have been playing since, they were kids. But he's adjusted fast, and he's learned more each and every year. And now that he's a senior, he's on the field. He's starting on defense for us, and he's doing everything we ask. I mean, he's played awesome, and I would love to see what would happen if he would have gone through the whole process and been here to see what kind of player he'd be. But he's already a really good player, and look for him to make some really big plays tonight.
So that is tonight's isolated player of the game, number 28, Leo Kemp. And he could see some action right out of the gate. Now, Lakeside normally has, well, Seth, just based on the strength of their soccer program, usually have some pretty good kickers with the football program as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Their soccer program is one of the tops in the state. Luckily, we get to play them a lot, and it's always a really good a challenge for us, and gives us an idea of what a really good program looks like. And their kicker is always going to be good, and that's a huge asset, especially in high school football. If you have a good kicker that you can count on for consistent extra points as well as stalled drives, you don't have to go for it on fourth as much. You know that you got 3 solid points coming your way. So that's a huge benefit that Lakeside usually always has.
Jaquez Locke and Devin Shaw deep for Malvern as they get set for the opening kickoff.
Lakeside donning the all-yellow uniforms. I don't know if I've ever seen all-yellow from Lakeside.
And they get set for the kickoff. 3, I would call it a mid-level depth for the Leopards, as they are prepared for a shorter kickoff as well.
If this is Lakeside of old, Lakeside they like to do a sky kick is what you call it. You kick it about mid-range really high, and you hope that there's some kind of trouble and you can get down there and possibly recover it. But worst case scenario, it eliminates any return, really. You just kind of have to fair catch it and take it at the 30, essentially.
They get set for the kickoff. Leopard set as well as we're ready for game 3. The kick's away. Short kick angled towards the sideline. Fielded at 36. Amari Reed on the return. And he'll get up to about the 38-yard line where he's brought down. The Leopards will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, that time Lakeside had really good cover. They stayed in their lanes really well. Amari caught it. It wasn't a very high kick, so Amari had a chance to try to make something out of it. He attempted to use his speed and try to cross the field, but Lakeside just took really good angles. Ben Turner was actually the guy who got there, was blocked, but was able to come up off the ground and still make a good tackle on Reed.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Leopards. They take over at their own 38-yard line. Trace Colley, the quarterback, senior quarterback for the Leopards, working out of shotgun. Looks towards the sideline, has McCollum set up to his left. 2 receivers to either side. Give to McCollum up the middle. He's met immediately and may have lost a yard on the play.
Yeah, that time looks like we were just trying to set up an inside zone. There, Trace has the ability. He's trying to read the end and figure out what the end's doing. If the end's crashing hard on the tailback, he's taught to pull. If he thinks that he's not, if he's staying home, he hands. And that time looked like it should have been a pull, but we'll get that settled out and it'll get better.
Loss of 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 13 for Malvern. Trips left, split right for Colley. Yes, McCollum now moving to his left. He sets up there. Looking to throw. Far sideline, got a man out there. It is incomplete. Inside the Lakeside 30-yard line, was looking
for Demise Jemerson.
For Jemerson.
that's a play that has been really successful the past few years against Lakeside. We've always had speed on the outside with receivers, so if we can get isolation and one-on-one, we try to use the speed to our advantage. And there, Demise had a step, just couldn't connect on the long pass. Had we been able to connect, Demise will be walking into the end zone as we speak.
So it's 3rd and 13 for the Leopards. Trips right, split left, ball in the near hash mark. Colley working out a shotgun, has McCollum set up to his left. Looking to throw, near side, pass complete at the 40-yard line. And that's going to be about it as the Leopards, Tevin Smith gets up to the 41.
Tevin Smith runs a quick little hitch route, more of a stick route, I guess, about a 5-yard stick route, just trying to see if he can catch the ball and get upfield at all. Actually does a really good job of eluding a lot of tackles there. It almost took the whole Lakeside defense to finally get him down, but just get a little bit of that yardage back and most likely punt it away to Lakeside, let the defense go to work.
It is 4th and 6 for the Leopards as Colley backs up into what we presume to be punt formation. He'll set up with his heels on about the 33-yard line, gets the kick away. Nice kick. You're going to bound at the 25, takes a Lakeside bounce, and the Leopards down it at the 25-yard line. So Lakeside takes over 1st and 10 from there.
Really good job there by Devin Shaw. Has the awareness to the ball bounces, and it bounces high, and he's able to, as he's running by, reach back and stop the ball from going back any further because that was going to take a big Lakeside bounce. Could have been the difference in about 5 yards there. So good job of hustling down and getting the most out of the punt.
The Lakeside offense comes out for the first time tonight. 0-0, 10-13 to go in the first quarter. They set up with twins right, split left. Give off left tackle. Good running room for Lakeside. And tackle made just across the 40-yard line. It'll be a first down for Lakeside. Fisher Alexander handed it off for the Rams.
Yeah, that time an outside zone tackle does a really good job of washing down and blocking. And receivers had a lot of good kick-out blocks. They were able to get on Devin Shaw and block him out, and it opened up a pretty big hole for Lakeside to run on first down.
1st and 10 for the Rams. At their own 40-yard line. Give off left tackle again. And this time tackle made at the 44-yard line. On the carry for the Rams was Colt Housley.
Yeah, Lakeside, you're going to see a lot of different ball carriers from them tonight. They have a lot of people that can run the ball, and they keep fresh legs all game long. That time, Darian Smith, our defensive end, does what he's taught. He works down the line until he sees the play open up, and then he goes and makes the tackle. Still a pretty good gain on first down, but a good job of Smith of limiting it.
2nd down and 6 for the Rams. Twins right, split left. Alexander working out a shotgun, sends a man in motion. Give off left guard, and good push for the Rams, and they'll move the ball up to about the 48-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Really physical offensive set so far for Lakeside. They about decided that they're going to run it until we stop it, and they're doing a really good job right now. That was just right up the middle, big on big, and they pushed us back pretty good. Brings up 3rd and short.
3rd and about 1.5 yards for the Rams. Alexander works out a shotgun.
Something you're going to see from Lakeside, a lot like us. They try to get everybody to jump on 3rd and short.
Housley sets up to his right. And Leopards don't jump, and Lakeside will take a timeout. So with 8:35 to go here in the first quarter, the score is tied 0-0, Lakeside.
Other banks run around town asking why you should bank with them or what makes them better than other banks. At Malvern National Bank, our reputation speaks for itself. We don't have to waste time telling you that we're the best when it comes to business. We just want to challenge you to see for yourself what easy banking is really like. Malvern National Bank. We've been here all along. You just didn't know it. Learn more about us at easytobank.com. That's easytobank.com. Drop on in. We dare you.
For Lakeside, they are a little over a yard and a half, a little less than a yard and a half shy of midfield as they get ready for this 3rd down play. Two receivers to the right, one to the left for Alexander. He works out a shotgun. Leopard showing blitz. Give. Off left tackle, and that's going to be enough for the first down, just enough, as Lakeside gets to the Malvern 49-yard line.
Jemerson, Demise, Darian Smith. Yeah.
So it will be 1st and 10 for the Rams. They get down almost the Malvern 48-yard line. Come out with three receivers to the right, one to the left. Give off the left side. Good running room for the Rams, and they'll have the first down again, this time down to the 33-yard line. And on the carry for the Rams was Colt Housley.
Yeah, that time we bring Andre Florence on a blitz, and he gets in the backfield right about the time the ball's being handed off and just barely misses blowing that play up in the backfield. But the result is, when we didn't get there, they got around the edge and got down the sideline for a pretty good gain.
Gain was to the 33-yard line. And Rams come back to the line of scrimmage. Trips right, split left. Alexander working out a shotgun. Takes a stab, looks to throw. Left side. Complete, touchdown Lakeside.
That time Tevin Smith running down the sideline, running right with him. Get their feet tangled up and just happens to fall down. And right when he does, it just falls right in the hands of the receiver, Keelan Bland. Pretty much the easiest touchdown catch you're ever going to get. Touchdown Lakeside.
Well, the Rams go up 6-0 as they set up for the extra point.
Thank you, Citizens Bank, for donating $50 for every Lakeside touchdown.
And the kick is away and good. It's 7-0 Lakeside, 7:33 to go here in the first quarter. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football.
Your Arkansas Western Sizzling restaurants have a family football special for you. Each store is giving away a tailgate package, including a large Yeti cooler and 2 Yeti cups. Register now through September 30th. And while you're registering, you can enjoy the delicious steak, chicken, and fish dinners and the 100-item food and dessert bar. Food, fun, and football at your Arkansas Western Sizzling family restaurants. Touchdown at 1 today in Malvern, Arkadelphia, Benton, Jacksonville, Russellville, Nashville, Springdale, and Jonesboro.
Back at Lakeside, and the Leopards find themselves trailing 7-0 here against the Rams.
Well, you know, that was a problem we had last week. We've had really good coverage. It's just when the ball gets there, we get our feet tangled up or just something happens and we're not able to make a play on the ball.
Short kick, Amari Reed on the reception at the 31. Got running room across the 40, and he'll be brought down at the 46-yard line. Poor spot, but nonetheless, that's where the Leopards will take over.
Yeah, right now that sky kick isn't serving them too well. You're supposed to kick it high enough to where the coverage team gets down there and doesn't allow a return. But if we're able to catch it around the 30 to 35-yard line and have room to run, then we're getting the ball around midfield every time. So that's definitely something Lakeside will probably look at, decide if they want to just forget that plan and kick deep or keep trying to see if they can perfect it. So
Malvern takes over 1st and 10, needing to get a touchdown and an extra point to tie this one up. This is a Lakeside defense, Seth, that's given up a lot of points this year. So far, they've looked pretty good against the Leopards.
Absolutely. And, looking from their offensive scores as well, you have to score to keep up. They just, drove it down us first drive and get a touchdown. We have to respond offensively because it's going to be a tough night for the defense.
Womack in motion, gets the carry off the right side. He'll get up around midfield. We'll wait on the spot. And that's going to be actually just a couple 3 yards on that game. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Malvern.
Yeah, that play, we call it the jet sweep. Womack's actually a receiver. He gets a full head of steam coming across field, takes the handoff, and tries to beat him with speed to the outside.
It's a gain of 3 on the previous play as Colley Brings Womack in motion again. Fakes the give there. Now to McCollum. McCollum across midfield down to the 49-yard line. And it will be third down for the Leopards. Third down and about 5.
This is the first time all year, really. Well, we saw it a little bit from Lake Hamilton, but Lakeside runs a different defense, really, than we're used to seeing. They run a 3-4 with a lot of blitzing. And right now we're seeing it is definitely having some effect on us.
Third down and 5 for the Leopards. Colley works out a shotgun. 2 receivers to either side. He's got McCollum set up to his right. Face to give, throw right side, pass complete, and first down for the Leopards down to the 40-yard line.
That time a fantastic block by Derek Womack. That's just a little hitch out there to Demise Jimerson. Corner's flying up, thinking he's about to make a real good tackle for either no gain or a little gain, and Womack comes flying from the inside receiver, puts a good block on him. Demise is able to drag the other defender to get enough for the first down.
The Leopards at the Lakeside 40-yard line, trailing 7-0. 6:04 to go here in the third quarter. As Colley looks to the sideline. As Twins right, split left. Takes a snap, rolls to his left. Throw underneath and undercuts his receiver. Was looking for Tevin Smith, and Smith slid to make the catch but couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, that Tevin is a guy we need to get involved and getting involved quick. He was huge in the game against Lake Hamilton, had a lot of big plays for touchdowns, and he's a big-time playmaker for us. We got to find ways to get him the ball tonight.
Second down and 10 for the Leopards as they look towards the sideline for the call. Twins right, split left. Ball on the far hash mark. Colley throws left side, pass complete up around the 35-yard line. That'll bring up third down for the Leopards.
Yeah, Tevin Smith again there, right on cue. He runs a nice little stick route. They're playing off of him real deep right now, trying to prevent the deep route, which has given us, 5 to 7 yards every time. And that time we just took our 5 to 7 yards, picked it up, and got a third and manageable.
Third down and about 6 for the Leopards. Well into Lakeside territory. Down to the 35-yard line. Colley rolls to his right. Now going to keep it off the right tackle, and he'll come up a yard, maybe 2 short of the first. It will be fourth down for the Leopards, but Seth, this may be deep enough. The Leopards look to go for it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is definitely a spot where you'll see us go for it. And Trace does a good job to pick up a good amount of yards there and make it a 4th and short. A rollout pass that if it's there, we're going to hit it. And if it's covered, then Trace has full reign to make the run. That time Lakeside did a good job of covering it. And Trace gets what he can get and brings up 4th down.
Ball on the far hash mark. Colley's 2 backs alongside him. That is McCollum and Shaw. Give to Shaw, right side. Shaw's got the first down as he's run out of bounds at the 29.
I can't really tell who that was. I think it was Bo Gray, the tackle on that side. Does a great job of getting a hook block there and seals the edge, giving Shaw the outside lane, and he's able to get upfield and pick up the first down.
The Leopards with a new set of downs. Shaw goes split out the left side. There'll be trips left. One man split to the right. McCollum will set up to Colley's left. Looking to throw. Colley drops straight back down the far sideline. It is caught and out of bounds.
I don't know about that one. Unfortunately, this isn't like college football where you have the ability to look at a replay. Really a dangerous throw there as Lakeside had a man on Tevin as well as a safety coming over the top. But a perfect throw by Colley finds the right in the hole. Tevin able to make the catch. And from here, it appeared like he might have been inbounds for a touchdown, but at Lakeside, you're not going to typically get the benefit of the doubt most of the time.
Yeah, we've seen it more times than once here.
Ruled it incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10.
At Lakeside. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 2 backs in the backfield alongside Colley. Give up the middle. That's Shaw. Shaw's left tackle. He's got running room to the left side. Touchdown, Malvern.
Oh, my goodness.
Shaw goes in from 27 yards out, and the Leopards are within a point of tying it.
Touchdown, Malvern.
Get off the field. Little extracurricular activity. Shows the rivalry. That time, fantastic blocking. Shaw goes untouched, 27 yards, however long it was, into the end zone. Just fantastic blocking, line, receivers, everybody. Womack actually had his guy pancaked on the ground, and Lakeside guy took offense to that and got up and started trying to throw a few pushes and such. And really was
you won't see an unsportsmanlike against
No.
Lakeside at Lakeside. I can about guarantee you that.
I will say he's brave. He went against basically 5 of our guys to his 1.
The kick is up, and it is good. The Leopards have tied it here with 3:57 to go in the first.
Score now, Lakeside Rams 7.
Eford and Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of the Malvern Leopards. For the past 3 years, our office has provided custom mouth guards for all the seniors on the Malvern High School football team through our mouth guard ministry. Our staff delivers the mouth guards to the players and shares a devotional for the season. Eford and Teal Dentistry is dedicated to providing exceptional dental care. Appointments can be made by calling 337-9559. You can learn more about our staff on Facebook or through our website at www.arkansasdentalclinics.com. Come see us and let us take care of all your dental needs.
Back at Lakeside, where the Rams and Leopards are tied at 7, and Malvern getting set to kick off. Devin Shaw with a 27-yard scamper, getting the Leopards on the board.
And that's huge. We talk about how good Lakeside is offensively, so it's great to get the ball and go back down and respond with a touchdown, and now give the defense another try to go out and try to figure this offense out.
The kick is away, fielded and returned over the 20, 30-yard line, and tackle made there.
I tell you what, Keelan Bland has came to play tonight. He was the recipient of the touchdown pass earlier, and he's the kick returner there. Shows big burst of speed and has a lot of athleticism as he breaks through. Gives Lakeside great field position starting about their 36-yard line. We'll see what Coach Burnett has, what adjustments he made while the offense was out there, and hopefully our defense will have more success than they had the first time around.
So Alexander and the Rams come out. They're at their own 35-yard line. Twins right, 2 receivers to the left as well. Alexander looks to throw. Left side, pass incomplete.
That time we do a tremendous job of getting pressure back there on him, making him throw quicker than he wanted to. Pass that might have been open, little out route. He had to throw it too early, and ball was sailing over the receiver's head right about the time he turned around. So did a really good job of getting pressure on it. That was number 66. Has the body type that looks like Bradley Dixon, but I'm not sure if that's him or not. I think in the other jersey he wears a different number, but he might be wearing 66 tonight. I'm going to say it's Bradley Dixon.
Well, I'm looking for a plug-in as we speak. Nonetheless, Alexander working out a shotgun. Drops, rolls to his right, looking to throw. Near sideline. Pass is
Boom. Incomplete.
Incomplete at the 40-yard line.
That time we have Bryce Freer coming on a blitz. Lakeside does a nice job of picking it up. They try to throw a little stick route, little comeback route to the outside, and our ISO player was sitting right there waiting for it. Leo Kemp comes up and lays a big hit on a receiver that's juggling the pass, and he's not able to hang on to it. Great
Well,
job
to be
by
honest,
Kemp.
watching it, that pass was very late. That receiver was open for quite a time. And by the time Alexander got it there, gave the Malvern defense time to react.
Absolutely. Going to be 3rd and long. We'll see what Lakeside has here.
By the way, Steve, since you're sitting in the booth, no, it was not plugged in, and now we found it. Alexander working out a shotgun, 3rd and 10. Give. Now off left tackle. It's going to bring up 4th down as the tackle's made after a gain of 2. It will be 4th and 8 for the Rams.
Tell you what, that straight out of the coach's show with what Scarborough said, was staying home. That time gives the appearance of what we would think would be a passing down, and has the appearance of looking like a pass play. Just a late handoff there, but our D linemen and linebackers do a good job of sitting and staying home, and they're there to make the stop and bring up 4th down.
So Rams set to punt. Malvern set to receive. It is 7-7, 2:55 to go here in the first quarter. Good snap, the kick's away. Great punt.
Fumble.
And Rams may have recovered there at the Malvern 25-yard line.
There is a flag. That was so weird. They had a guy squirt right through, and we had 3 guys that could have blocked him, and nobody touched him. And then Shaw comes over late to try to put a block on the guy that's going to hit lock. I don't know why we didn't just call fair catch and just take it. But hopefully we get lucky with this flag and are able to keep the ball. But that was not a very smart play by Malvern there.
And they're indicating this penalty will be against Malvern.
I don't know. You can't let a guy just streak down the field untouched, and then if he is, you got to call for the fair catch and keep him off of you and just concentrate on making the catch. But didn't do that.
As it stands, the ball sits at the Malvern 27-yard line. Lakeside looks to be in possession.
That's a really tough thing to overcome. Your defense gets a big stop after a big score, and see the first real mistake of the night. Malvern not able to catch the punt cleanly, and Lakeside does a nice job of their coverage team coming down and scooping it up and giving their offense a second try with great field position. So we'll see how the defense responds. I mean, this is, not the easiest situation, but you got to kind of take a pride about yourself that, okay, we messed up, we're going to get it back. We'll see if we can do that.
So I've yet to see a penalty marked off yet. Is the official still meeting around the 27-yard line?
They appear to be highly confused. And here he goes. Maybe not.
Still waiting. It is going to be marked off against Malvern. I'm not sure exactly what the call was, but that penalty is going to move it inside the Malvern 20 down to the 18-yard line. Actually, they're going to keep moving it.
Not sure it wasn't a block in the back, which was Shaw actually trying to prevent the guy from getting to lock, which created the mess to begin with.
It is a block in the back, and that penalty moves the ball inside the Malvern 10 to the 9-yard line, and the Malvern defense now being pressed into action. First and goal for the Rams. Alexander works out a shotgun. He'll keep it. That's not Alexander, actually. He'll go off right tackle inside the Malvern 5 down to about the 3-yard line.
That has been a staple of Lakeside football for a long time. They call that Q Larry, which is simply a quarterback blast. Get everybody moving in front of you, get a real physical quarterback in, and have him run behind a whole lot of blockers. And highly successful in first down. I wouldn't be surprised to see him come back to it here.
Second down and goal from the 3-yard line. Send a man in motion just off left guard, and the Rams bully their way into the end zone. Housley goes in from 3 yards out with 1:58 to go here in the first quarter.
Just like we said, quarterback blast again, able to overpower us. They're a really good short yardage team. Got a lot of big guys and overpowered us.
So after Malvern makes a good defensive stand, a turnover gives Lakeside the opportunity to retake the lead, and they do. The kick is away, and it is good. It's 14-7. Lakeside leads Malvern. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football.
You hear it all the time. We have the best customer service, or we're the only bank for you. At Malvern National Bank, you don't need to hear it. Just come into one of our many locations and you can see the difference banking with us makes. We've been banking in Central Arkansas since 1934. So if you're looking for a true customer experience, learn more about us at easytobank.com. That's easytobank.com. Malvern National Bank, where we think outside the box and make banking easy. Come on in. We dare you.
Back at Lakeside, Mike Chance, Seth Roberts with you, and Leopards trailing 14-7. A minute 58 to go here in the first period of play. And Lakeside Rams capitalizing on a Malvern turnover after the punt.
Coach Burnett is going to be emphasizing the fact that they did get the stop. We just, we can't have a mistake like that happen. But it does give the defense a little confidence that we can stop this Lakeside offense. So hopefully we can continue to do that tonight, and our offense can continue moving it. One interesting note here on our return team, they have been kicking it over to the Lakeside side to our up back, who has been Amari Reed. We have now put Devin Shaw there. Wondering to see if they want to see what Shaw can do on a kick return here.
So Lakeside set to kick. Short kick bounds over the Malvern 30.
Oh my gosh.
And going to be covered around the 26-yard line. Actually, maybe it's my orange-colored glasses. It seems to me, Seth, we continue to get really poor spots.
I probably so. But right now, I just want us to be able to hold on to the ball on a special teams play. We're fumbling punts. We can't get the handle on these kickoffs, and it's not hard. It wasn't like it was driving. I mean, it bounced straight up into the air. We got to concentrate on what we're doing, catch the ball, and then run. You can't run before you catch the ball, and I think that might be where the issue is, and hopefully we'll get that fixed. Nevertheless, offense comes back out, trailing by 7. Let's see if we can put another drive together.
Trips left, split right for the Leopards. Collie working out a shotgun. Right side. Nothing doing there for the Leopards. They'll lose a yard or
more than
3.
Yeah. And that's a huge part of our game. We really try to establish McCollum early and often, and he's not really been able to get it going yet. Our really one long run of the night was Shaw, but we got to get McCollum involved somehow.
Ball spotted back at the 21, so second and about 14.
For some reason,
the Leopards had come back to the line of scrimmage immediately, and now
It was. We had a receiver who's supposedly taught not to move till the ball moves, but sometimes they don't follow that rule.
It's a 2nd and 19 after the penalty. 5-yard penalty against the Leopards. And they've got a lot of work to do here if they're looking to tie this one up here late in the first quarter. Collie looks to throw, right side, pass complete.
Oh, my gosh.
Up to the 20-yard line. Pickup of about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down for the Leopards.
And that time again, I don't know what the deal is. We're tossing the ball up in the air and not able to hold on to it for some reason. I don't know. That was a tunnel screen set up to Tevin Smith. I don't know, trying to dance and get all he can get, but we got to be able to hang on to the football. I mean, another turnover here would be just crucial.
3rd down and 15 for the Leopards. Collie gives right side. Good running room, and it could be a touchdown across midfield. The 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown Malvern.
Well, I tell you what, Lakeside's, they're going to argue that was a block in the back. A guy falls down, and Derek Womack comes falling over the top of him. A good no call, but surprising. Sometimes you will see that. That time Shaw, he gets to the outside, squeezes through a very tiny hole, but able to use his speed once he gets open daylight and turns a very bad situation into a touchdown and a huge momentum shift back in Malvern's favor.
And looking to tie this one up now. It is 14-13. Good snap, good hold. The kick's away, and it is good as well. 14-all with 58 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And so far, this game's living up to its billing. It's a high-scoring affair.
Yes, it is.
We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football.
I really enjoy coming to First Baptist Malvern because they make you feel like a family.
I enjoy coming to First Baptist Malvern because of all the new faces you see every week.
Back at Lakeside, it is 14-all, 58 seconds to go here in the first quarter as the Leopards get set to kick off to the Rams. An 80-yard run from Devin Shaw is what did the damage for the Leopards there.
Absolutely huge. You had penalties, you had negative plays, and then on a 3rd and long, he just breaks it down the sideline and gives Malvern a huge touchdown.
Ball fielded at the 18-yard line. Rams looking to make a move, but the Leopards make a tackle back at the, golly, what a spot they got at the 19.
Oh, wow. That takes forward progress to a whole nother meaning there. But that was, I will mention, our ISO player of the game, Leo Kemp. The whole coverage team there just does a perfect job of staying in their lanes. He's dancing around trying to find a lane to go upfield, and nothing there, so he tries to bounce it wide, and Leo Kemp's there and drags him down what really should be about the 15. Stands about the 19.
Yeah, forward progress was rather generous there. 1st and 10 for the Rams as they come out at their own 19-yard line. Freeman works out a shotgun. Give off left tackle. Good running room for the Rams. Tackle made at the 28-yard line.
I tell you what, just watching these receivers and these linemen getting out and putting bodies on our linebackers, they're doing a really good job of sealing the hole off and giving Lakeside a lot of running room right now. Just blocking really well. We got to do a better job of attacking the block and fighting through it and sticking firm in our home ground and making a play.
What should be the last play of the first quarter. It's 2nd and 1. Freeman looks towards the sideline. Takes a snap, looks to throw. Now flushed out of the pocket.
That's a bad hold.
And Freeman will have the first down as he goes out of bounds as the first quarter comes to an end. It is 14-all here at Lakeside. Leopards and Rams tied up at 14. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football.
Your Arkansas Western Sizzling restaurants have a family football special for you. Each store is giving away a tailgate package, including a large Yeti cooler and 2 Yeti cups. Register now through September 30th. And while you're registering, you can enjoy the delicious steak, chicken, and fish dinners and the 100-item food and dessert bar. Food, fun, and football at your Arkansas Western Sizzling family restaurants. Touchdown at 1 today in Malvern, Arkadelphia, Benton, Jacksonville, Russellville, Nashville, Springdale, and Jonesboro.
Back at Lakeside, Malvern and the Rams tied at 14. Ball in the far hash mark as we get the second quarter underway. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Freeman with 2 receivers out to the left, and the Rams, I believe, are going to take a timeout.
No, that was actually us. We weren't getting set for some reason. We had a lot of confusion and weren't going to risk it, so we called the timeout so we could get set up properly and try to attack this new set of downs.
Seth, we'll keep it here through this break, but this is a Ram team has put up a lot of points all year. So far, Malvern's been able to match them.
Yeah.
It's hard to say at this point. The Leopards really hadn't played their best ball yet.
No, absolutely not. We've made a few just critical mistakes and basically gave them 1 touchdown after a really great defensive stop, but Lakeside has done what they want to do. They've established a really good run game. Hadn't had just a whole lot of success through the air. Been rather one-dimensional, but they hadn't really had to yet. So we got to get to planning and try to figure out a way to stop this rush game and make them go to the air and see what they got through the air.
So Alexander works out a shotgun. Ball in the far hash mark. 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. Under pressure. Throws it away. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Really nobody there for the Rams.
No, number 17, however, Caleb Dean broke free, and it was pretty open down the field. Shaw was coming over to cover him and, would have been there about the time the ball got there, but surprised Alexander didn't find him earlier, probably because of the pressure Malvern was putting on him. He was rather running for his life, kind of smartly throws it away and just lives to play another down.
My apologies. I've called the young man Freeman about half the night. It's actually Alexander. Rams come out, trips left, twins to either side. Housley will set up to Alexander's right. He gives to Housley off left guard, and Housley's got the first down up at the 45-yard line.
I'm telling you, their run game, when they need something, they go to it, and they're doing a really good job. Just power run, big on big, and he's squirting through little holes. And that time, Jay-Sean Dawn, our outside linebacker, is able to come over and prevent what would have been a really big gain, but still, we'd like to see us sure this up.
Two receivers to the left, one to the right for Alexander. Rams look to the sideline. Leopard show blitz. Give to Housley up the middle, and he's met after a gain of 2. And, wow, they're just not going to blow the whistle. He gets up with about 3 yards.
If there's any possible, look at the difference in the spots here. Almost a full half-yard difference between one side to the other.
Pick up a 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Rams.
It's almost like if there was any chance he might keep going forward, we were going to let it go as long as we could.
Wow, they held that one up for a while. Two receivers to either side for Alexander. Now Leopard show blitz. Back out. Alexander looks to throw. Flushed out of the pocket.
Boom.
And he will be dropped around midfield. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Rams.
I'll tell you what, I hope we all get up here. I saw 2 of our guys going for the tackle and actually went helmet to helmet there. But everybody's up. Good job by our defensive line getting a lot of pressure on there. And wasn't a sack per se, but it wasn't all that positive of a play either. Great job of getting pressure there. I know Cordell Cooper, Darian Smith were all there. Really good job by them. Going to be about 3rd and 5, Mike.
Ball right at midfield. Rams have got to get to the Malvern 45 for a first. Leopards rotate in a D lineman. And I tell you which one, but
it's Riley Sheffield.
This $7 program at Lakeside only goes through 58 as far as our numbers.
Oh, that was pretty good. Second defensive timeout here. We really want to make sure we get the right set out there and have the right look. This is a big 3rd down. It is at midfield, so there's no saying if they get a few yards here they won't go for it on 4th down. But if you can make it be a 4th and long, you're most likely forcing a punt. So this is a crucial play, especially with both offenses being so successful. If we can get a defensive stop here and get the ball back into our offense, it's always nice if you're playing catch-up to be the one that's leading most of the time.
There is a timeout on the field. We're going to keep it here through that one.
I will say this. Generally, I'd give it a 99.9% of the time. Burnett's going to figure out what's wrong, and at halftime he's going to fix it. So I would look for, not that the defense hadn't played good at times, but I would look for them to play much better in the second half.
3rd down and 5 for the Rams. Alexander works out a shotgun. Give off right tackle. Housley hit at the line and dropped.
Great job there. Devin Shaw just comes flying up from the safety position. What looked like he might get the outside, and all of a sudden you see 34 come flying into the picture, able to wrap him up and hold him up for his friends to get there. I think Kemp was the other one who came in and laid a lick on him, but did just what we said, Mike. Forced a 4th and 5, and now it's decision time for Lakeside.
Ball at midfield. The Lakeside offense still on the field. As the Rams come back to the line of scrimmage.
Got to be smart here. They're going to try to draw us off sides first and foremost.
Give off right tackle, and the Leopards make the stop. They'll take over on downs. Right at the Lakeside 49-yard line. They'll get a generous spot as they have all night from these referees.
A rather surprising call there. That was a play they've generally gone to on short yardage situations. That time it was 5 yards they were needing, and we just did a fantastic job of fighting off blocks and basically stiffing it for no gain, giving our offense the ball with right at midfield, short field. Hopefully we can go cash in, take the lead, and defense continue to play well.
First and 10 for the Leopards at midfield. They start out with two receivers to the right, one to the left. McCollum sets up to Colley's right. He'll get the carry up the middle. McCollum powers his way for about 3 yards.
And that's something, you may not see immediate results from, but like I said, McCollum is such a huge part of our offense that we just got to keep hammering away until finally it breaks through, because when he does break through, Mike, we know he has explosiveness and just a tremendous athlete, and if we can get him involved and get our offense rolling through him, then we're going to have a pretty good night.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left again for Colley as McCollum set up to his left. He'll get the carry off right side. Looking for running room to the outside. Hit at the 43. And we'll wait on the spot. Should be around the 42-yard line. It will be, and that'll bring up 3rd and short for the Leopards. Should be 3rd and 2.
Man, Hernsberger, the corner there, comes up thinking he's going to make a tackle on McCollum, and he gets introduced to his shoulder and goes down, comes up shaking his head saying, that hurt. We'll mention, we heard Coach Scarborough say in the coaches show that Colton Graham would get on the field more. We saw him at H-back, lead blocking there, did a fantastic job.
Twins right, split left. Shaw and McCollum in the backfield. Give off the left side. That is Shaw. Shaw inside the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Malvern.
Devin Shaw is on fire, ladies and gentlemen.
Devin Shaw goes in from 41 yards out, and the Leopards have taken the lead for the first time tonight.
It's almost like a true thunder and lightning. You're hitting McCollum, thunder, and then bam, here comes the lightning. Big play Shaw. That's his 3rd huge run of the night. I know Dad's over there keeping stats. I'd be interested to see how many yards Shaw's piled up right now. We know he's scored all 3 touchdowns. Just putting together a fantastic game.
3 carries, 3 touchdowns for Devin Shaw. Kick is away, and it is good. The Leopards have the lead 21-14 here at Lakeside. 8:18 to go here in the first half. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football. Back at Lakeside, where the Leopards have taken a 21-14 lead after a 41-yard run from Devin Shaw. Shaw's carried 3 times, and by our estimates, it's up around very near 150 yards. 3 carries, 3 touchdowns. Kick is fielded at the 9-yard line, across the 20, and tackle will be made at the 27-yard line. That's where the Rams will take over 1st and 10.
Mike, I'm not great at math, but 3 carries for 150, that's close to a 50-yard average right there. That's pretty good yards per carry.
He went 27 on his first carry, he went 80 on his second, and 41 on his third.
That's impressive stuff. Devin Shaw, and not only that, he's been a staple on our defense and return game, just a guy that hardly ever comes off the field. A tremendous junior who's only going to get better. Really exciting stuff out of him, and look forward to seeing him grow this year and even on to his senior year.
It's a ball at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 for Lakeside. Alexander give off left guard, gain up to about the 28, almost the 29-yard line. Pick up a 3.
Deshaun Don, playing outside linebacker there, does a really good job of reading that, seeing it, and coming in and making a good play, good tackle. Good gain on 1st down for Lakeside on what was just a little inside zone play. But nice job by Malvern. Make them work for every yard they can get, and don't let this explosive offense get those big plays that they crave.
2nd down and 7 for the Rams. Alexander works out a shotgun. Looking to throw, right side, pass complete. Little screen pass out the right side. Malvern covers it well around the 31. Will bring up 3rd down for the Rams. Housley back in.
Quick little bubble pass out there to the receiver in space. Try to see if he can get upfield quick. Bryce Freer, first on the scene, does a great job of getting out there and holding him up. And, you saw Shaw and Locke come in and clean it up pretty good, bring up a 3rd and long.
Third down.
Third down for the Rams.
We'll call it a long 4 yards for the Rams. They've got twins to either side. Alexander works out a shotgun, looks to the sideline. Malvern showing blitz.
If the signals are still the same, I'd look for a bubble here from the inside. There it is.
Throw near side. Looked like it might have bounced. Either way, the Rams have got a good gain. They've got a first down and more. It could be a touchdown. It will be a touchdown with 6:33 to go here in the second quarter.
Well, that was a bubble screen that was covered rather well. Just able to make a few moves, and once he did that, I think we kind of let up thinking that we had the play made, and he just squirts free and is able to get up the sideline and takes it to the house.
No, I'll be honest, I thought that ball had bounced on the way to the wideout.
Well, you know what's sad is I still know Lakeside signals. I told you the bubble was coming.
Lakeside sets up for the extra point. Kick is away, and it is good. 21-all here, 6:33 to go in the first half. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett. I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Back at Lakeside, Mike Chan, Seth Roberts with you, and Leopards and Rams tied at 21, 6:33 to go here in the first half. And a 68-yard touchdown pass for the Rams off the bubble screen ties this one up along with the extra point.
This has been a gain of momentum. We had just connected on a long run for a touchdown, got their offense to a 3rd and long. Appeared to have that play bottled up in the backfield, but he was able to dance around until he found daylight and turned a huge play for Lakeside and gets momentum back in their way.
Short kick, bounds and fielded at the 33. Amari Reed on the return. He's met at the 35, and that's as far as he'll get.
Yeah, they've been kicking to Reed all night, and he ever since the very first kick return kind of got hit funny and has had a little hitch in his giddy up in a sense. I've seen him over on the sideline trying to run and stay loose, and Reed a huge player for us, and need to try to find a way to get him back on the field. He's defensive and offensively a huge weapon for us.
So it is 21-all as the Malvern offense gets set to take the field again, get the ball at their own 35. 6:27 to go here in the first half. Colley and company come out to the line of scrimmage. They've got 3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Ball on the near hash mark. Colley takes the snap, gives to McCollum, looking for running room. He won't find much. He'll get a yard, maybe 2, off left tackle.
Another instance there, Mike, I'd have been interested to see, had Colley have pulled that, looked like he had a whole lot of room to run to the outside. That would be something that I could see coaches making an adjustment at halftime and telling Colley, hey, man, look at all the space you got. And be interesting to see how that plays out in the second half.
Second down and 9 for the Leopards. Again, 3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Ball at about middle of the hash marks as Colley comes up and barks the signals to his offensive lineman. McCollum shifts to Colley's left. And he will get the carry, and he'll go nowhere. Actually, he'll lose a couple of yards back at the 34-yard line, and that'll bring up 3rd and 11 for Malvern.
Yeah, Hunter Cross that time comes on a blitz and gets right through the line untouched, meets McCollum right as McCollum gets the ball. I don't know, got to have an answer for this blitz. We know Lakeside, we know their defense, and that's what they're all about is chaos caused by blitzes, and we're gonna have to figure out a way to solve that.
So Malvern looking at 3rd down and 11. Trips right, split left. Lakeside showing blitz. Collie looks to throw, far sideline. Got a man out there, incomplete. And it'll be 4th down for the Leopards.
That was rather close to a interference there. Number 43 for Lakeside, Bland. Right about the time our guy gets ready to stick his hand out to catch it, he slaps his hands, and they're not letting Tevin Smith get deep right now. That was double coverage, bracketed over the top, and still Tevin had a step on him. And without that little bit of contact, I think Tevin runs under that and gets a huge first down for us.
4:51 to go here in the first half. Score tied at 21. Leopards look to punt this one away. It is a fake. Devin Shaw on the carry, and he stopped around the 39-yard line. The Rams will take over 1st and 10.
Oh, that is our, we have a flag. I think it was a face mask, so we may get the ball back here. I was about to say, we've seen a lot of fake punts this year and run them to perfection almost every time. That was the first time we'd seen one be unsuccessful. A really brave call there, having the ball so deep on our own side. But it is a face mask.
And that will go against Lakeside. And really, they call a 5-yarder.
I thought that didn't exist anymore. I thought the only face mask you could get was a 15-yarder. I'm a little bit confused here.
Well, I can promise you, if you're at Lakeside and something can go against you, it will. Now, I've seen it too many times. I've seen calls made up that didn't fit any rule I've ever heard of.
Well, I could be wrong, but to me, I thought they changed that to face mask is 15 no matter what. And the way that we're out on the field yelling at the officials, I'm not sure that it shouldn't have been a 15-yarder. We got McBride all the way out at half field pointing and stuff.
Got a timeout Lakeside. Well, we'll let the coaches sort this out. We'll be back in a moment. It's 21-all, 4:44 to go here in the first half. Malvern and Lakeside tied.
Other banks run around town asking why you should bank with them or what makes them better than other banks. At Malvern National Bank, our reputation speaks for itself. We don't have to waste time telling you that we're the best when it comes to business. We just want to challenge you to see for yourself what easy banking is really like. Malvern National Bank. We've been here all along. You just didn't know it. Learn more about us at easytobank.com. That's easytobank.com. Drop on in. We dare you.
We're back at Lakeside. Looks like the Malvern
We hear it all the
defense.
time. We have
Malvern defense on the field, and McBride, after spending the majority of a minute out at midfield, which you're not supposed to do, and he's still there.
No, now Scarborough's come out to try to tell them, hey, you really going to let him stand out here and try to convince you what he's doing? He needs to go to his sideline. He's absolutely right. He has no business out there with the officials. I mean, that looks so terrible.
Here's one for you to look for, AAA.
Oh, man, this game has an opportunity to get really interesting now.
So McBride finally leaves the field where he should have been flagged.
Oh, that's a sideline warning. I mean, that's a midfield warning.
Sideline nut. Yeah, he was totally out at midfield. Leopard's going to get the ball here. 4th down and a yard. Collie working out a shotgun. His 2 backs alongside him. He gives, and Leopards go nowhere, and Lakeside will take over on downs. And once again, the Lakeside coaches about 15 yards out onto the field.
This is pretty ridiculous. This is just...
Once again, folks, welcome to Lakeside. This is what we're used to when we're here.
You hate to say stuff like this, but you just hate playing here because it just never feels fair.
It's a joke.
It never feels fair. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I hate to be that way. It's an
absolute joke.
Oh.
I guarantee you, we've had about 4 sideline warnings this year, and nothing near as egregious as what I've witnessed in the last 5 minutes.
No, this is flat out ridiculous is what it is.
Ball spotted at the 36-yard line. Alexander moves Housley over to his left. Looking to throw, left side towards the end zone. Leopard's there, and pass goes incomplete.
Oh, man.
Zone coverage.
Tevin Smith is.
Tevin Smith.
Yeah, he's always in perfect position, but man, we got to find a way to run under that ball. I mean, just become the receiver there, and that ball floated for a while, Mike.
Yeah, he left a little early. And bring up 2nd and 10 for the Rams. Score tied at 21, 4:22 to go here in the first half. Alexander looks to the sideline. His 2 receivers to his left, 1 to the far side. Give to Housley, off left tackle. Housley busts through. He's got running room and is downed at the 18-yard line.
You know, another interesting thing to keep your eye on, if you'll watch the linemen, they all come down and appear to be set, and then they all pop up to look back over to the sideline. That's another interesting thing. Some refs would really be on that. Some refs will let it go. It appears tonight that's going to be the case. But, we got to respond to this.
First and 10 from the 18-yard line. Alexander works out a shotgun, gives to Housley again, off left tackle. Housley powers his way up inside the 10 down to the 9-yard line.
It's become a very emotional game, Mike, and now the Lakeside appears to be feeding off that emotion, and we got to find a way to make a stand here. You know, we took a punch in the mouth. That's okay, but you got to get back up and keep fighting.
Second down and a yard for the Rams. 3:47 to go here in the first half. One man split to the far side, 2 to the left for Alexander. He sends a man in motion. Give to Housley up the middle, and Housley's brought down around the 8-yard line.
You know, we're doing a really good job of getting penetration. We're just not able to find the ball carrier once we get back there. That time, Cordell Cooper comes through pretty clean, just not able to make contact with Housley. Sooner or later, that's going to happen, and it's going to be a big play for Malvern.
It is 1st and goal after that gain down to the 7-yard line was Housley. It'll be 1st and goal from there. 3:12 to go here in the first half. Housley will set up in the backfield to Alexander's left. Actually, Housley will take the snap off right guard, and he's inside the 5. The Leopards make the tackle down around the 3.
Oh, man, they're getting in a big bunch, and I mean, it's pretty obvious from here. A lot of jersey tugging and doing it rather effectively. Don't be surprised if you don't see this play over and over and over again, Mike. They're going to keep direct snapping to Housley, and he's going to quarterback keep it. Not really a quarterback, but, you know, he's going to keep doing that until they find pay dirt.
He'll set up in shotgun. Has a back to his left. Housley up the middle, met there, and will be stopped around the 2-yard line, pickup of a yard. It'll be 3rd down and goal.
Defense doing a really good job of sticking it at the line, not really giving lanes. Wouldn't be surprised now to see Lakeside try to get something to the outside since we're doing such a good job of stiffing it to the inside. See if they can't beat us with speed to the corner. But you never know, they may continue to keep going with this play. That's been their bread and butter, and they hadn't really gone away from it.
Minute 46 to go here in the half. Housley working out of the quarterback spot. Looking to throw. It is caught. Touchdown Lakeside.
Boy, I tell you what, and we weren't fooled at all. We were there, just we didn't go up for the ball. Grayson Overton, number 22, does a really good job of going up, high pointing the ball, and bringing it down.
Housley to Overton for 3 yards, or 2 yards rather. And Lakeside takes some lead with 1:36 to go here in the half. Kick is away, and it is good. It's 28-21 Lakeside. A minute 36 to go here in the first half. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football. Back at Lakeside, where the Rams have taken a 28-21 lead on the Leopards. A minute 36 to go in the half. And it has been a game of tremendous momentum swing so far in the first half.
It has. Every time you think one team's about to start running away with it, and almost something crazy happens and the other team starts to take off. And now, Lakeside's got the momentum. And really crucial here, Mike. We have a minute 36 left. If we go down into halftime down 7, Lakeside gets the kick and had tremendous success offensively, and it would be a terrible thing to go down 14 in a game like this. You got to kind of keep pace, hold serve in a sense.
Well, Lakeside set to kick. Malvern looking to tie this one up going into halftime. Line drive kick fielded at the 46-yard line. Leopards will take over there. Great job of covering that football
by
Andre Florence.
Really peculiar to try that there. I just don't understand. With a minute 33 left, Malvern
now they're
only
give
having
us a short field.
Malvern only having one timeout. Why would you give us a short field? Make us drive the length of the field in a short amount of time with hardly any timeouts.
Minute 33 to go. The Leopards come out. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 2 backs in the backfield alongside Colley. Give up the middle. Nothing doing there for the Leopards. They'll lose 2 yards back to the 44.
That's Devin Shaw again. Has had tremendous success tonight. That time Lakeside got great penetration and was able to meet him in the backfield, and that's really been the story. They either hit us in the backfield or we have a pretty big gain. It's one or the other.
2nd and 12 for the Leopards. Colley takes a stab, rolls to his left, looking to throw. Pass is complete. First down for the Leopards at the 38-yard line of Lakeside and out of bounds.
Tevin Smith does a really good job, runs a great out route there, a little deep out. Colley rolls out, finds him, able to make the catch and get out of bounds. Picks up a big first down and still got 58 seconds left.
Leopards come back to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They stay with 2 backs in the backfield. Colley takes a snap, rolls to his left again, looking to throw. Down the deep far sideline. It is incomplete, overshoots everybody. It'll bring up 2nd down. Clock stops with 53 seconds to go in the first half.
I see the ref there gives what looks to be an uncatchable sign. I think Tevin was wanting to know why he was getting held and pushed around so much on his route, but ref says it's uncatchable, so he didn't call it.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Leopards stay with the same formation. Give off left guard, and that's going to be enough for a first down as the Leopards get up near the 20-yard line.
I tell you what, that's Jaquez Locke. He was a tremendous running back in junior high, and you see the burst he has once he gets the ball there. Takes it right up the middle for a big gain. Clock running. We're on the ball quick, trying to get a next play off.
44 seconds to go. Colley takes a stab, give up the middle again. This time no running room for the Leopards. And the Leopards are going to have to take a timeout. We'll take a break as well. 35 seconds to go here in the first half. Malvern trailing 28-21. back at Lakeside. Leopards trailing 28-21 and facing a 2nd down and 12.
Got to be smart here. I believe we're out of timeout, so any play we got, we either need to get out of bounds or get a 1st down and get on the ball quick.
2 backs in the backfield alongside Collie. He drops straight back, screen pass, set up and read perfectly by Lakeside. It's incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Really a blessing in disguise that Locke didn't catch that. Had he caught it, it would have been a loss, 1, and the clock would have continued to run. So a good drop in a sense, if there ever is such a thing.
Brings up 3rd and 11. This is, Seth, I would think, 4-down territory for the Leopards with the time left.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Depending on how many yards we get here, I don't know if they'd want to give Keeney a chance or take a shot at the end zone.
Give up the middle. Nothing doing there for the Leopards. So they're going to have to hustle back the line of scrimmage. 21 seconds to go in the half.
Now you just kind of take one shot, I think. So you got 15 seconds really to just get the play off and hope to get a touchdown.
4th down and 13. Last play of the first half, most likely. Collie rolls to his right, throws towards the end zone, and that is going to be a flag on Lakeside as Tevin Smith was tackled around the 8-yard line.
Good job of Collie to see that, too, and throw it to the area, making them call that. I mean, it should have been holding regardless, but the fact that he tackles him there, just absolutely crucial.
So the Leopards are going to get, they call just a hold.
It was an intense hold.
Call a defensive holding penalty against Lakeside, so the Leopards are going to end up with one more shot at the goal line. Penalty moves the ball. Wow, they're just going to put it at the 15. He held him about the 11.
And look at the Lakeside sideline. Still got 2 coaches out onto the field. You just. Looks like we're going to try the kick.
Like the Leopards kicking team comes out onto the field. Less than 1 second to go here in the half. For your holder, Keeney set to kick for Malvern. Line drive kick, and it is no good, and that'll end the half. 28-21. Lakeside goes into the locker room with the lead. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football. But nonetheless, the Leopards getting set to kick off to Lakeside, trailing 28-21.
We've had Bland has had a few good returns in the first half, so I wouldn't be surprised to see us try to keep it out of his hands. He's got tremendous speed, and also great vision. So whenever he gets the ball and can find a hole, he does a really good job of hitting it hard and getting Lakeside usually really good field position. So I wouldn't be surprised to see us kick it to the other side to 17 Caleb Dean over there.
Keeney handling the kickoff duties for Malvern. Wright is apparently not available. Kick is a line drive kick, fielded at the 8-yard line. Up across the 20, 25, 30-yard line, and tackle made around the 32. And so Lakeside will take over 1st and 10, and we'll get our first glimpse of the Malvern defense here in the second half.
Yeah, they like we said, they kicked it to Dean there. He did a really good job of finding his blockers. They set up a wedge type return. He gets in the middle of that wedge, and Malvern does a good job with its coverage team of staying in their lanes and makes a good tackle.
Ball spotted at the 33-yard line. Lakeside again takes over 1st and 10 as we get the second half underway. Leopards trailing by 7, 28-21. Alexander works out a shotgun. Two receivers to his left, one to his right. Hands off to Housley, and he'll get across the 35 up to the 37-yard line.
Great job there by Devin Shaw. A little misdirection there. Looked like Housley might have a lane, and all of a sudden Devin Shaw comes flying up from safety and is able to make him or wrap him up and hold on to him long enough until his teammates can come and finish the play.
Second down, 6 for the Rams. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Leopard show blitz. As Alexander looks to the sideline, Housley set up behind him. They'll send a man in motion far side. Give to Housley off right tackle. Housley pounds his way up around the 40-yard line. That'll be it. It'll bring up third down and about 3.
That time, like you said, Mike, we showed blitz, and Bryce Freer comes all along the edge and is able to chase that down from behind and take Housley down. Brings up third and, what do you say, about 3? Not a distance that they've been really comfortable with. They prefer the really third and short, so hopefully Malvern can get a stop here and get the offense the ball back.
Alexander again looks to the sideline. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Now he moves Housley over to his right. Alexander gives to Housley. Cross near side, left tackle. He's got the first down as he'll get down to the 45-yard line of Lakeside.
Very, very patient runner there. Didn't just take it and run upfield. He waited for his blockers to set up and get in front of him and gets just enough for the first down and keeps the drive alive. Good run there by Housley.
Housley comes out. Viscardis in for Lakeside.
I'm guessing he has more speed. Doesn't really have the size that Housley had.
Twins to either side as Alexander takes a snap, gives to Viscardis, and he's wrapped up quickly after a pickup of 2.
Maybe just trying a little change of pace back. You hit them power, and then try to hit them with speed and see what they got. But interesting to see, usually when you do that, you don't run the smaller guy up the middle where the big boys are. You try to get him on the outside, let him have the edge. But that was short-lived. Housley's back in.
Twins left, split right. Second down and 8. Ball on just off the near hash mark. Alexander takes, gives to Housley up the middle. Housley powers his way up towards midfield. He'll be just shy of that. It'll bring up third down and a long 5 for the Lakeside Rams.
Well, like we said at halftime, Mike, 3rd and 5. They've only really had one conversion over 5 yards on third down tonight. Although that did go for a touchdown, it would be just a tremendous thing if we get a stop here and get our offense the ball back, trailing by 7.
Leopard show blitz. Now back out. Twins to either side for Alexander. He takes a snap, drops straight back, got pressure, screen pass, incomplete. Leopards had it covered well.
At that time we came we basically brought the house. We had our middle linebacker Andre Florence as well as an outside linebacker Amari Reed coming on a blitz, and they get pressure immediately on Alexander, and he's trying to let the play set up and running backwards, but it just never really had it. Shaw had perfect coverage on the receiver and just almost comes away with an interception.
And Lakeside looking to go for it here on 4th down and 5 as they look towards the sidelines. Now Alexander backs up, presumably to kick it away. He gets it away. Nobody deep for Malvern. They let it roll.
Man.
It's going to take a good Lakeside roll down to the 12-yard line.
That was actually, Mike, a really poor-looking punt, but it got the benefit of a really good bounce. Gave it about an extra 15 yards.
So Leopards are going to take over around their own 12, 1st and 10, trailing in this one, 28-21. 8:36 to go here in the third quarter, and the Malvern defense, Seth, holds on their first outing of the second half, and that's something I think that both of us thought was more than just needed.
Oh, it had to happen. Like we've been saying, in a game like this, you cannot afford to get down 2 scores. So defense did their part. Now it's on our offense to try to go down and tie this game. And our defense keep playing well, and hopefully we can get a lead. We've got to run a player on late. We not really set here.
Cotley alone in the backfield at the moment. Now they bring a player on.
It was Jaquez Locke at tailback.
Now Cotley takes a snap. And flags.
I think we called timeout.
It is going to be a timeout, Malvern. So Leopards will have it 1st and 10 thrown, 12-yard line when we return. It is 28-21 Lakeside. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Back at Lakeside, Malvern trailing in this one 28-21 as the offense comes out. Going to have it 1st and 10 at about their own 13-yard line after the punt from Lakeside to open the second half. Colley sets up in shotgun, takes a snap, and like a lost football, Lakeside says they have it.
Oh, my gosh. Well, you know, that's exactly what I told you to be on the lookout for in the first half, Mike, was Colley pulling it and keeping it there, but unfortunately not able to secure it on the pull and fumbles it. And once again, just another unforced mistake by Malvern, which gives Lakeside the ball inside the 10-yard line for the second time tonight on a Malvern turnover.
Ball at about the 8-yard line as Lakeside will take over 1st and goal. Alexander comes in for Lakeside with the play. 8:27 to go here in the third quarter. Housley sets up to Alexander's right. Now he moves over to the left. Alexander under pressure, gets it away. Pass incomplete. It's 2nd and goal from the 7.
Yeah, that time, a great job of getting pressure early. Lakeside tries a little inside slant. Is able to get on the inside of the corner, Tevin Smith, but Tevin Smith in perfect position to reach around and knock that ball down. Great play there by Tevin Smith.
Now they're going to go with a different set now as they bring in a few extra guys.
Looked like the beefier guys, didn't it? Maybe going
They did
power.
bring in the big boys, and now it looks like Housley's going to work from the quarterback spot.
Yeah, they split the Alexander out wide.
Housley keeps off right tackle, met around the 5-yard line.
Great job there by Devin Shaw. What appeared to be a pretty big hole, Devin Shaw comes up quick and fills it. And, you know, Devin Shaw is quite outmatched in the size department there, and he does just what you're taught. He goes low and takes out the legs of Housley there.
And gain was to the 5. It'll bring up 3rd and goal for the Rams. Housley stays at quarterback. He'll take the snap, go off right tackle again, powers his way inside the 5, and it will be 4th down for the Rams, and they're in decision mode.
Yeah, it's onside the 1. Wouldn't be shocked to see him go for it here, but man, what a momentum shift it would be if Malvern were to be able to stop him here and get the ball back. Shouldn't be surprised by what's coming, Mike. You assume
it's going to be Housley left or right. No doubt in my mind. They set up with a slide on the right side. You presume they're going that way. Housley up the middle, met at the goal line, and he stopped, and the Leopards will take over on downs.
I like how the referee's giving the signal for no good, like it was a conversion.
Leopards hold on 4th and goal.
That's crucial by the defense. Just a fantastic job. You know, it's easy to lay down after the offense turns it over inside the 10 and just, you know, credit it up to just putting us in a bad situation. But, man, to come out and bow your neck like that, get the ball back for the offense, obviously terrible field position, but you can't be upset with that. Defense does their job tremendously and gets the ball back to the offense.
It'll be interesting to see which route the Leopards go here.
Lakeside's going to be bringing the house, Mike, trying to get us for a safety here.
Colley works out a shotgun. And again, the Leopards have to run a man on late. Leopards got Lakeside to jump again. That's been something Malvern's done quite a bit over the last couple seasons. That's going to give them a little breathing room, Seth, as they get another 5 yards.
Oh, absolutely. And what's even more perfect about that, Mike, is that's a page out of Lakeside's playbook. That is their offense. They always try to get you to jump, and to be able to make them do it is just awesome.
So 1st and 5 now for the Leopards. Collie with his heels on his own goal line takes a snap, gives right side. Devin Shaw. Shaw off the 20. Shaw over the 30-yard line, and it's a first down, Malvern.
Man, Shaw is playing just fantastic tonight. Anytime he gets the ball, he's looking at the end zone, Mike, and does another great job there. Gives us a ton of breathing room, just completely almost reverses the field on that run. He has been our offense tonight, and he's been fantastic.
Ball spotted just shy of the 32. It's 1st and 10. Collie talks to his line, now sets up. Trips left, split right.
Don't be shocked to see another deep ball to Smith here soon. Got single coverage.
Fake the give. Collie on the keeper, right off the left side, rather. He'll get up around the 41. They'll spot him actually right at the 40. And that'll be about 1.5 yards shy of the first. Injured Ram on the play, right around the line of scrimmage.
Well, we've been mentioning that. That's what we talked about. That's where the turnover came on the last series. It's just a zone read. You're reading that in, and if he crashes down, then you're keeping it. And that time, read it perfectly, wide open field, able to pick up a big gain on first down. Good job by Collie there.
2nd down, about 1.5 yards. I believe that's McCollum in at running back for the Leopards. Trips left, split right. Ball on the right hash mark as Collie takes a snap, gives to McCollum, looking for running room, and he'll be very near the first down markers. He cuts up across the left guard.
Yeah, and as you watch that back on Wednesday, you're going to look at all the open field that Collie had there. But I will say he made the right read because the end sat still. And if he's taught if the end sat still to hand it off there, and afterwards obviously the end chases the ball. But McCollum does a really good job on a short yardage situation to get just enough for the first down and keep the drive alive.
Ball spotted right around the 43-yard line of Malvern. Trips left, split right again. Ball in the middle of the field. Collie again goes up, talks to his line. Give up the middle. That's Shaw. Shaw off left tackle, streaking down the left side, brought down at the 36-yard line.
I believe he was tackled by the 38-yard line there. Got his feet going a little bit too fast and stumbled on what looked like might have been another big touchdown there, Mike.
The Leopards moving the ball quite well after starting inside their own 10-yard line. Ball spotted just outside the 35 on the left hash mark. Give up the middle again. That is Shaw. Shaw at the 15, the 10. And run out of bounds inside the 5 down to the 2-yard line.
Man, that guy's got another gear tonight. He's just seeing everything open up and finding the open area and just bursting with that speed. He gives the sign that he's eating. He's hungry. Great block out there by Jaquez Locke. He's just abusing that corner out there and giving space for Shaw to work. And now down to what, the 2-yard line here?
It is spotted at the 2. It's 1st and goal for the Leopards. 5 minutes, 3 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Leopards trailing 28-21. 2 backs in the backfield. Give McCollum right side, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a slight gain on the play.
Man, that play as well. Looks like he's got a wide open lane to the end zone and then is just suddenly tripped up. Try to keep our feet underneath us and punch this ball in.
McCollum and Shaw, the 2 backs alongside Collie. 2 wideouts for the Leopards. Give to McCollum again, and again he battles his way towards the end zone. It looks like they're going to spot him just shy of the goal line.
Something's interesting about that play. I believe he lost his helmet. He may have actually reached in and scored, but play is supposed to be called dead as soon as his helmet comes off. But anytime the runner's helmet comes off, you may want to examine the reason of why it did come off. whether it be face mask or something
I
along
can
those
promise
lines.
you at Lakeside it ain't getting called, brother.
No, we've had 2 penalties against the Rams so far tonight, and they've both been blatantly obvious.
Ball inside the 1. It's 3rd and goal for the Leopards.
Got them to jump.
Got Lakeside to jump again, and that's going to move it, about a foot.
Yeah, but every foot matters when it's this close.
Leopards are down around the 1-yard line, so there's not a lot of advantage to be gained by that offsides. Nonetheless, it does inch them closer towards the goal line.
One thing about our offense is we never go under center. This is a situation where you'd almost like to see us go under center and just use our big men to push it in, but that's just not in our offense. We're a shotgun team.
Colley on the keeper, right side, touchdown Malvern. He loses the football as he goes
They
in.
already called touchdown.
But they called the touchdown.
Wow. He's carrying the ball like a loaf of bread. You just want to see your quarterback hold on to it and get into the end zone. That's definitely going to be shrouded in controversy because it was very close to him losing the ball and going out of bounds. But crosses the goal line before it comes out, and we'll take it. A 99-yard touchdown drive. Great response by the Leopards.
And once again, Jared McBride is about 8 yards out onto the field, well out of the coach's box. Nothing.
Well, I will say I'd probably be well outside the coach's box on that play too, Mike. I'm not going to fault him too much on that one.
It's just been a consistency throughout the night.
I'm with you. It's still probably a penalty.
So Malvern sets up for the extra point to tie this one up. 3:20 to go here in the third quarters. Keeney gets set to kick, gets it away, and it is good. The Leopards have scored and tied this one 28-all with 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football.
Your Arkansas Western Sizzling restaurants have a family football special for you. Each store is giving away a tailgate package, including a large Yeti cooler and 2 Yeti cups. Register now through September 30th. And while you're registering, you can enjoy the delicious steak, chicken, and fish dinners and the 100-item food and dessert bar. Food, fun, and football at your Arkansas Western Sizzling family restaurants. Touchdown at 1 today in Malvern, Arkadelphia, Benton, Jacksonville, Russellville, Nashville, Springdale, and Jonesboro.
Back at Lakeside, and we are tied at 28-all. 3:20 to go here in the third quarter as Leopards get set to kick off. And Seth, that was a 99-yard drive for the Leopards.
Oh, just roller coaster. Great drive. Come out, start the half, get a great defensive stop, get the ball back, fumble, give it to them on the 10-yard line, able to get a goal line stop, and then drive it 99 yards to tie it up. This game has just been amazing to sit here and watch.
Keeney gets the kick away. Will be fielded at the 12-yard line, across the 20, 25, and tackle made at the 31-yard line. So Lakeside takes over 1st and 10 after really a couple of impressive stands by the defense.
Yeah, defense has played lights out this third quarter. We hope we can continue. It's always nice in a game like this where it's been score after score after score after score to be the team that's always scoring to take the lead instead of the team that's scoring to tie it every time. So we'd like at least one more stop and to be that front runner for the whole rest of the second half.
Leopards led at 21-14. They have not had the lead since. Alexander works out a shotgun. One receiver to the right, two to the left. He'll give to, I believe, Housley. And Housley will get out to about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, that time they ran a formation we would call king left, which is they have a halfback up behind the line, and they try to use that as a lead blocker and kind of more of a power type play. Defensive linemen do a great job of stiffening their gaps, and linebackers are able to fly up and make a play.
Gain of a couple is 2nd down and 8 for Lakeside. Twins left, one man split to the right for the Rams as Alexander works out a shotgun, sends a man in motion to the far side. Give to Housley off right tackle. Housley breaks a tackle and gets out to the 39-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Rams.
Big down here, Mike. If we can get another big stop here, close to midfield, it wouldn't shock me if it's 4th and short to see McBride go for it. But if we can get any kind of negative play here, for sure it would get the ball back into our offensive hands.
Be third down and a couple for the Rams.
Housley back at quarterback.
Leopard show blitz. Housley keeps off right tackle, very near the first down marker. And it's like he'll get it on the spot around the just shy of the 42-yard line.
Yeah, Bryce Freer, linebacker there, comes up and sticks him pretty good. But a second effort, he was able to spin on the tackle, and when he did, he fell forward for what appears to be a first down. It looks like they're going to measure.
Well, he didn't actually. Surprisingly, not a great spot.
Yeah, it doesn't look too great, but I still think he probably got it.
They bring out the chains. 1:34 to go here in the third quarter. We're tied at 28.
Lakeside's coaching staff's throwing their arms up like they don't even know why we're measuring. Because it's short. That's why.
And it is just...
Oh,
they are calling it. Well, it's the nose of the football's right at the marker, so I could go with it either way, nonetheless.
Man, I tell you what, when they first pulled that thing out, it looked like it was past the ball.
Tell you what, something I just noticed there, Seth, as they were measuring, Housley was stretching. I got to wonder if he's starting to cramp up a little bit. He's been the bulk of their offense throughout the night.
I don't know how many carries he's had overall, but it's got to be getting way up there.
Rams come back to the line of scrimmage. Two receivers to either side. Leopard show blitz. Alexander looking to throw, near side, pass incomplete. Was looking for Caleb Dean, but overshot him.
Yeah, he was running an out route. Good coverage there by linebacker Bryce Freer, was all over it. Great pressure by our defensive line, and really, Mike, the only successful play they've had in the passing game was the screen
little
pass
bubble screen,
that they broke for a touchdown. But other than that, it's all been on the ground for Lakeside.
Brings up second down and 10 for the Rams. 1:23 to go here in the third. Twins to either side. Alexander works out a shotgun, moves Housley over to his right side. Now the Leopards back out of a blitz. Trying to do something to confuse Alexander. Forward lineman rushing. Alexander throws. It is complete at the Malvern 48-yard line, and that should be a first down for the Rams.
Oh, they're going to tack on a roughing the passer, too, I'm pretty sure, which I don't agree with at all. It was clearly right as he was releasing the ball, but welcome to Lakeside, I guess. That time, really, Darian Smith broke around the end and was able to, or he got picked up by the guard on a tremendous block to save the quarterback. But this is a not even close to a roughing the passer, and they're giving them a roughing the passer, so whatever.
Once again, welcome to Lakeside.
There is a noticeable limp to Alexander right now. He did take a shot.
So the penalty is going to move the ball down inside the Malvern 35, just inside the 34-yard line, and it'll be first and 10 for the Rams.
Scarborough well out on the field wanting an explanation, and the ref is by no means wanting to go over there and grant him one.
Give Housley off left tackle, spins out, and works his way down to the 25-yard line. It's going to be just shy of a first down.
They pulled a guard there, and perfect timing. Looked like Bryce Freer was coming on a blitz and was about to blow that play up in the backfield, and all of a sudden the block gets there and seals the edge, and Housley's able to fight through contact and pick up a big gain on first down.
Alexander gets the play from the sideline. It's going to be second down and about 1.5 yards for the Rams. Housley sets up behind Alexander. He'll get the carry off the left tackle, and that Housley is working his way towards the end zone. Finally run out of bounds at about the 9-yard line. Great tackle made out there.
That was Leo Kemp, our impact player of the game, able to fight off the block of the corner and square Housley up and drive him backwards. And I guarantee you, Kemp gives up some poundage to Housley, but the power and the strength of Kemp is able to just take him and drive him back. And Housley noticeably limping.
Great tackle out there.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. Textbook. If you look at Housley, he looks like he's hurting.
It's going to be 1st and goal for the Rams. They've been here before here in the first half. It's 28 all, 13 seconds left in the third quarter. The scoring has slowed considerably here so far in the second half. Ball at the 8-yard line. It's 1st and goal. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
Going to have a timeout. Well,
Alexander rolls to his left, looking to throw towards the end zone, throws it out of bounds. Had him out in the corner, but couldn't get it to him, and it will bring up 2nd and goal.
Well, let me tell you something. They just had one of the worst illegal blocks I've ever seen thrown on Devin Shaw there, who's giving chase to the quarterback. Obviously, no ref paying any attention to it. Scarborough coming out, let him know about it.
Once again, welcome to Lakeside.
Well, that was just, I mean, that was a flat-out dirty play. And I don't say that, I'm careful to say that. But it was dirty. There was no need to hit him like that. But obviously they know what Devin Shaw's done to them this game, and they decided they were going to do something about it, obviously. And that was uncalled for, unnecessary, and you hate to see that.
Well, I believe that Shaw getting attention around the 15-yard line. We're going to take a short break. 7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Score tied at 28. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football. Malvern coaching staff a little upset.
Well, this is the funny thing. Look at McBride out there wanting to do something about it. You did it the whole first half, dude. Sit yourself down. Come on now.
Oh, my disdain for this place grows with each visit.
Well, I mean, they're going to have – I mean, you have to make these calls or else you're going to have a fight, and it's your fault because you can't control the game. That's your job as an official, and you are failing miserably.
It's 2nd down and goal from the 8-yard line. Looks like Housley's going to line up at quarterback. He'll take the snap, looking for room off right guard, and he goes in for the touchdown. Oh, 1 second to go here in the third quarter.
Mike, what is it they say? When you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all.
So Lakeside sets up for the extra point after taking a 34-28 lead. Good snap, good hold. The kick's away, and it is good as well. 35-28 Lakeside. 1 second to go here in the third quarter. We'll be back in a moment. Back at Lakeside, the Rams taking a 35-28 lead with just over a second left here in the third quarter. Housley goes in from about 3 yards out, and the Leopards gets it offensively.
Well, you're running off a really emotional game. Players are going to start getting emotional, and most likely when that happens, you're going to see a spike in and penalties and frustration. Hopefully we can keep our cool and respond to that and keep a cool head here. But noticeable absence out there on the return team. Shaw is not out there, and we all know why.
Cheap shotted, no call. Onside kick is fielded and covered by the Leopards around the 46-yard line.
Second time they've tried an onside kick.
And it's about to get ugly.
Like I said, emotions run high. They've already marked the ball, our ball. Lakeside continues to fight. Oh, my gosh.
I'm quite sure there's nobody from the AAA watching this game or will watch the replay, but this is just atrocious. Absolutely atrocious.
Well, I mean, in the interest of honesty, if I was on the sideline, my words would be much different than they are right now. But I, like the players, have to try to keep a cool head, and we got to push on and play through all this craziness and continue to play well.
It looks like they will mark off of. Well, actually, that was the end of the third quarter. So Leopards are going to take over when we return. They trail by 7. It's 35-28 Lakeside. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in a moment. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football.
Your Arkansas Western Sizzling restaurants have a family football special for you. Each store is giving away a tailgate package, including a large Yeti cooler and 2 Yeti cups. Register now through September 30th. And while you're registering, you can enjoy the delicious steak, chicken, and fish dinners and the 100-item food and dessert bar. Food, fun, and football at your Arkansas Western Sizzling family restaurants. Touchdown at 1 today in Malvern, Arkadelphia, Benton, Jacksonville, Russellville, Nashville, Springdale, and Jonesboro.
Back at Lakeside as Leopards get set to get their first offensive snaps here in the fourth quarter. We get that underway. Leopards trailing 35-28. Have the ball at their own 46-yard line, 1st and 10.
Big time series here from Malvern. Got to come back and get a good response here. Got to drive the ball down and try to even this game back up.
Golly lets his line know the call. Drive straight back, looking to throw, far sideline. Got a man out there, incomplete, in and out of the hands of his intended wideout.
Tevin Smith there. Again, double covered, doesn't matter. Tevin Smith beats him down the sideline, gets wide open. Just have not been able to connect on that deep ball. It's been there all night. Just have not been able to make a connection. Easily would have been a score had he been able to run under it.
2nd and 10 for the Leopards at their own 46-yard line. Give to McCollum. McCollum up the middle. He'll pick up
probably about
3, maybe 4 yards.
Yeah. McCollum, first contact comes at about 2 yards, keeps the legs moving, keeps driving, able to drive a couple Rams for a couple more yards, and cuts almost the distance in half for 3rd down.
Call it 3rd down and 6 for the Leopards. 2 receivers to either side. Colley on the right hash mark. Looks towards the sidelines. Now backs up and gets prepared for the snap. McCollum behind him. Screen pass far side, and Rams going to make the stop after a pickup of about 3 more. It'll bring up 4th down for the Leopards.
At that time, too many defenders to block. Womack does a really good job of getting out there and putting a body on one of them, but had another guy flying up and stops Tevin Smith short on the little screen pass.
It brings up 4th and 4. Leopards offense on the field. Of course, that's nothing irregular even when they're going to punt.
Big 4th down here, fans. Let's make some noise.
Colley looks towards the sidelines, as does the rest of the offense. Twins to either side. Again, Leopards on the right hash mark. Colley rolling to his left.
Oh, got a man.
Looking to keep. He's got the 1st down inside the 40-yard line.
Not a bad decision to pull it if you got a sure 1st down, Mike. But, man, Amari Reed broke through that 2nd layer, and he had about 2 or 3 steps on the deepest man. If we could have got the pass off, I think it might have scored. But not a bad decision to keep there and keep the drive alive by any means.
So the Leopards get a 1st and 10 down to the 38-yard line. Almost the 37. Colley rolls to his right.
Big time block there by McCollum.
Looking to throw. Right sideline, just gets it and throws it away. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Oh, got a little jawing going on. That time they brought a blitz off the side, and McCollum does a great job of seeing it, putting a body on him and letting Colley continue to roll out, trying to buy as much time as he can. Nobody comes open, and Colley smartly just throws the ball away.
10:53 to go here in the ball game. Leopards trail 35-28. Ball near the left hash mark. Colley has 2 receivers to either side. McCollum to his left. Lakeside showing blitz off the ends. Colley drops straight back. Now going to keep it up the middle. Colley down to the 34-yard line. And Seth, if he had broken one more tackle, he had room for days.
Yeah, does a really good job. Lakeside brings the house, and he's able to break through that first layer of blitzers and appears to have a lot of wide open daylight. If it wouldn't have been for number 49, Jack Hill there, the linebacker, that would have been a really big game. But good job by Hill to hold his ground and bring Colley down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7. Again, twins to either side. Colley rolls to his right, looking to throw right side. Pass incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down for the Leopards.
Another really good job picking up the blitz block there by McCollum. He's doing a fantastic job of doing that. That was just a great play by the defender there, Mike. Appeared like we had a guy open, but last second they run in front and knock it away. No complaints about that. That was a really good defensive play.
4th down for the Leopards. Looking to tie this one up. Ball at the 34-yard line of Lakeside. Trips right, split left. Dalton Bray.
5 seconds on the play clock.
Split the left side. Colley spins out of trouble. He's going to keep it. He's across the 30. He's got the 1st down.
Great job there. They brought a blitz off both ends. Colley's able to break the containment. When you blitz like that, your job is to hold containment, not let him to the outside, because if he does, there's a lot of space. And that's what you see there. He breaks that containment, a lot of space to the outside, runs and picks up another big 1st down. 2 great runs on 4th down by Colley to keep drives alive.
That run gets the Leopards down to the 25-yard line, gets them a new set of downs. Again, trailing by 7. It's 35-28 Lakeside. Trips right, split left, ball on the left hash mark. They give up the middle, and a good gain on 1st down up inside the 20-yard line.
Still have yet to see Shaw since that play. I'm trying to scan the sideline to see if I can find him. They may just be holding him out for precaution since this is not a conference game. I don't know, but would definitely like to see him come back in. You know he's going to be having some fire in himself trying to get back on the field.
Same formation. They give to McCollum off right tackle. McCollum's been at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, that's actually Jaquez Locke, who's ran the ball really.
Oh, my apologies.
He hadn't ran most of the year. Tonight's been really the first night that we've seen him spend time at tailback. Like I mentioned, fantastic junior high running back. Know that he has a lot of ability back there, but we haven't seen it a lot. He's been a great defensive player for us the past couple of seasons, but obviously showing that he can play on offense as well.
Loss of a couple on that last play. It's 3rd down and 7. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the ball game. Colley takes the snap, rolls to his right.
Run.
Keeps, goes right side. He's inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. It will be 4th down again for the Leopards, who've converted, I believe, 2 of them on this drive.
A really good decision there, though. There was a lot of space to run. Obviously not able to pick up the 1st down, but makes it really 4th and manageable. No bad call on that at all. Colley did a really good job of pulling that down. Now, Mike, I still would like to see him when he gets in open field tuck that ball away a little better. have had some issues with fumbles in the past, but when contact is coming, we got to sure up that ball.
It's 4th down and 3 for the Leopards. Ball at the 17-yard line.
Two seconds on the play clock. 1 second on the play
clock. The Leopards are going to have to take a timeout.
And that's big, Mike. That's our second timeout of the half.
We'll take a break as well. Again, the Leopards trailing 35-28. Just under 8 minutes to go in this ball game. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football.
Eford and Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of the Malvern Leopards. For the past 3 years, our office has provided custom mouth guards for all the seniors on the Malvern High School football team through our mouth guard ministry. Our staff delivers the mouth guards to the players and shares a devotional for the season. Eford and Teal Dentistry is dedicated to providing exceptional dental care. Appointments can be made by calling 337-9559. You can learn more about our staff on Facebook or through our website at www.arkansasdentalclinics.com. Come see us and let us take care of all your dental needs.
Back at Lakeside, Rams leading the Leopards 35-28. 4th down for the Leopards, 4th and 3. Colley with 2 backs in the backfield.
I don't think we'll do it, but man, there's a slant wide open over here. Dalton Bray, if he could run a good slant here, might score.
Shift run to the far side, and the Leopards won't get there. And Lakeside going to take over on downs.
Oh, that's a...
Also enjoying this. I don't know what you want to call it. Our PA announcer thinks he's doing play-by-play.
Oh, well, hey, sometimes these guys have these dreams and they get to live them every Friday night. So, let them have it, I guess. Oh, man, our offense, we're down a lot of weapons. We've had a lot of injuries tonight, and it shows. We got guys that aren't typically in there. Not saying that they're not capable, but, you'd like to see them have more snaps before being in a situation like this.
Give to Housley up the middle, and Housley will battle his way up to the 25-yard line. About 6 yards on that carry. Seth, a little surprised, not a lot of diversity in this Lakeside offense.
No, they've been proven ineffective throwing the ball. They have no success, so they continue to just hand it to Housley, and he's had a lot of success, but, man, he's got to be tired. I saw him last break they had. He was over there laying down in front of the fan, just gassed.
2nd and really about 3 for Lakeside. Now Alexander looks to throw over the middle. Broken up. Oh, it's complete on the looked to be a broken up pass as Tevin Smith was on the coverage, got his hand on the ball, but the Lakeside receiver was able to come up with it at the 43.
Yeah, Tevin Smith breaks in front and gets a hand on the ball. Just happens to pop straight up instead of going down, and it gives the receiver time to react and recover it. Just seems like when things are going your way, Mike, they just tend to go your way.
1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball at the 43-yard line. Alexander works out a shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. He'll give to Housley off left side, looking for running room. Cuts upfield and is brought down at the 48-yard line.
You hate to think like this, but at this point you almost got to be thinking it's going to take a turnover. And our defense, this year, in the past 2 games, given it's only been 2 games in our season, but anytime that we've needed one, it seems like we've gotten one. So we'll see if we're able to be up to the task and can try to force another one here. Lakeside's been pretty good at holding on to the football tonight.
2nd down and 4 for the Rams. Alexander gives to Housley again, and Housley's got the 1st down at the Malvern 45-yard line.
Well, again, you see us get penetration, we get back there, and we're just, for some reason, not being able to make a play in the backfield where we have it, and Housley's just eating this clock. And again, we've already had to spend 2 timeouts. So the clock is definitely on the side of Lakeside right now.
1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball on the right hash mark. Alexander works out a shotgun. There's two receivers to his right, one to his left.
Going to be zone here. Inside zone. Watch for it.
Give to Housley off left tackle, and he gets down close to the Malvern 41. Pickup of about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Exactly what it is. Inside zone there with the lead blocker. H-back lined up in between the tackle and the guard. They use him as the lead blocker, run right behind him.
Ball will be spotted at the 42-yard line of the Leopards. Second down, Rams.
It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Rams. Big play for the Malvern defense. Try to get Lakeside in 3rd and 5 or more. They give, cutting across the near side. It's going to be short of the first down.
Still.
Viscardis on the carry.
Well, now you know what's happening. Housley's going to come back in, and they're going to try to power it for the first down again. And here he comes.
30 yard as Rams just need to get to the Malvern 35 for the first. They're really less than a yard shy of that now.
Malvern running a player on late.
Power formation. Housley breaks through, and he is off to the races. He is knocked out of bounds at the 2-yard line, and Lakeside will have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, that was essentially almost dagger here, and I'm not, we've seen them do it once before, Mike. We've seen us come with a big goal line stand and then go 99 yards. If we can ache with that again, then you're looking at a tie ball game. But that's asking a lot out of a defense that's tired, and
defense spent a lot of time on the field tonight.
Yeah, these slow, 3 yard in a cloud of dust offense that Lakeside's had, it takes a lot out of you.
Although Housley on the carry up the middle.
Stuffed.
And he stopped shy of the goal line. To bring up 2nd and goal.
Beginning to see frustrations again boil over.
McBride still on the field for Lakeside.
Oh, yeah, he will be all game. That ain't going to change. Outside of the coach's box as well. Referee is very upset that they have not started the 25-second clock.
Power formation again for the Rams. Housley works at quarterback. He'll run right up the middle.
Short again.
And it will be 3rd and goal for the Rams.
Even if we come up short tonight, Mike, this is something that's really nice to see is the defense never giving up and continuing to play hard. It would be easy to just let them in and get ready to go home, but we're fighting until the very end, and it's nice to see that.
The Rams come back. Well, start to say come back to the line of scrimmage. It's like Lakeside's going to take a timeout. We'll take a break as well. 2:35 to go in this one. Lakeside leading Malvern 35-28 and threatening to score again. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football.
I really enjoy coming to First Baptist in Malvern because they make you feel like a family.
I enjoy coming to First Baptist Malvern because of all the new faces you see every week.
Back at Lakeside, Rams leading the Leopards 35-28. An injured Ram on the field, and I say injured, most likely cramped up on the field. It's like he's getting stretched out. And you tell me, Seth, I hadn't seen the coaches this far on the field in really any game we've done this year.
No, the coach's box ends at the 25-yard line, and if you're past it, it's supposed to be a penalty. And not only is he past it, but he's 10 yards out on the field calling plays. He spent the entire game on the field, and it's illegal as all get out. But, if they're not going to call it, they're not going to call it. But I don't know. It's what I found interesting there. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. I'm not going to say that.
And once again on the field as we get set for this 3rd and goal.
Yeah, you'd almost imagine it's got to be a 2 times here, but that doesn't make this any less of a big play here.
Rams set up at the line of scrimmage. Off left tackle. They'll get the the touchdown. That's Maurice Bradford for the Rams.
First time we've seen Maurice Bradford. Well,
that gives the Rams a 13-point lead with 2:12 left, and barring some huge plays is probably putting a nail in the coffin. Rams set for the kick. It is away, and it is good. So the Rams have a 14-point lead. It's 42-28. 2:12 left in this ball game. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football. Back at Lakeside, Rams leading Malvern 42-28, 2:12 to go in this ball game. If the Leopards are going to have a chance, they've got to score and score quickly, and then most likely for some type of turnover.
Yeah, which will be interesting. Your starting kicker's out with ankle problems, so it'd be interesting to see how much the backup kicker has worked onside kicks by any means.
Malvern ready for the onside kick, and that's basically what they get. Maury Reed fields it around the 28. He cuts across the 35, 40-yard line, far sidelines, and wow!
Yeah.
If that is not a 15-yard penalty, I don't know what is.
They threw the flag, so it better be.
Reed got across midfield around the 48 of Lakeside and was taken down about 3 yards out of bounds.
Absolutely just not very smart play there by Lakeside. Knowing Malvern has to score twice, already going to get good field position, but a late hit to tack on 15 yards to that is just, it's devastating. It's just not smart at all. Wouldn't be surprised to see us take another shot deep. We've had them beat with speed all game long, and it wouldn't shock me at all to see us do it again.
Referees marking off the penalty, moved the ball down to the 33-yard line. The Leopards will have it 1st and 10 with 2:02 to go in the ball game. Trailing by 14 points, need to get on the board quickly and force a turnover.
Okay, fans, the defense needs your help. On your feet, make some noise.
Pass near side, complete.
Face mask, bad face mask.
2 flags come out as Devin Smith is face masked around the 23-yard line. If that's not a 15-yard penalty.
Mike, if that's not a 15-yard penalty, I'm going to be back in a second because I'm going to go down there and take care of it.
It is going to be a 15-yarder, maybe.
Lakeside absolutely shooting themselves in the foot. I mean, up 2 scores, and you give us 30 yards on penalties.
So the Leopards now have the ball at the 10-yard line.
Look how much space they're playing off of Womack here. I wouldn't be surprised to see us quick throw to Womack. And it was there.
Not sure what the call was. The officials stopped the play before it was snapped.
First down and 10, Malvern from the 12-yard.
There was no call.
Here we go, fans. The defense needs your help.
Still giving it to us. Wouldn't be surprised at all to see a little stick here by Womack. There it is.
Down around the 5-yard line. Womack stays on his feet. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Malvern.
Yes, sir. You cannot play that far off of a guy that's that elusive with that much speed. That's just what Malvern had to have, a quick score. Now go get this extra point and get the onside kick ready.
I was going to say, to get the extra point, and I was going to ask, do you go for the onside? But I think that's a given at this point.
After wasting, not wasting, let me be careful. After having to use 2 timeouts already, you almost have to. If you had all 3 timeouts, you could kick it off and play it out, but now it's basically down where you got to get the onside kick.
The kick is away, and it is good. So Malvern's closed the gap to 7. It's 42-35, a minute 44 to go in this ball game. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football. And we're back at Lakeside. Leopards trailing by 7. A minute 44 to go in this ball game. Jared McBride has spent as much time on the field as any player.
He's talking to anybody that'll listen to him, and this referee is taking quite a lot of abuse without any response to it.
Unreal as the Leopards get set to kick. Gonna let you know Devin Shaw was taken away from medical attention. Hopefully that young man's okay, but as we understand it, he was in a great deal of pain. It is an onside kick. It's hit by Lakeside, and it looks like they covered it around the 48-yard line.
Wasn't a terrible onside kick there. If we would have been going full speed, well, not saying I don't know, but there was definitely a chance that we could have got it there. Now with a minute 39 left with 1 timeout.
Yeah, you got to force a fumble. You got to believe that Lakeside's going to be handing it to Housley.
Trying to do quick math in my head here.
Colt Housley, 5'10", 210-pound running back, and looks every bit of it. He has carried the load for the Lakeside Rams tonight.
Well, depending on how fast they spot the ball, 25 seconds in between each with 1 timeout. You would think we have time to get 1 stop and get the ball back. But I do say that with a little bit of hesitancy on how fast they spot the ball.
It has not been excessively quick tonight. And just to let you know, Lakeside has taken a timeout. We're going to keep it here. Minute 39 to go. Leopards trailing by 7.
Mike, I'm looking down on the Lakeside sideline. It looks like Housley is most likely done for the game. He is flat on his back and not moving. Well, I mean, no, I'm not saying things very smart. He's moving, but he's not moving as in that he's going to come up and play by any means. Which gives way to Maurice Bradford, who we saw in the touchdown last time. Most likely who's going to be getting these carries, trying to finish the game away here for Lakeside.
He's had the 1 touch tonight. You got to wonder if not playing may have affected him a little bit. Bradford works out a shotgun, goes off left tackle, breaks a tackle, and he's off to the races. Or excuse me, that was off right tackle, and Bradford's going to score and effectively put an end to this ball game.
Untouched. 2 carries, 2 touchdowns. However, statistically not all bad as far as giving us a chance to win. I know that sounds crazy, Mike, but had he just fallen down, most likely could have ran the clock out. Now we for sure are going to get the ball back and have a chance to score and have another onside kick. Highly unlikely, but it is possible.
Lakeside sets up for the extra point. Get it away, and it is good. It's 49-35. Lakeside leads Malvern. A minute and a half to go in this ball game. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football.
You hear it all the time. We have the best customer service, or we're the only bank for you. At Malvern National Bank, you don't need to hear it. Just come into one of our many locations and you can see the difference banking with us makes. We've been banking in Central Arkansas since 1934. So if you're looking for a true customer experience, learn more about us at easytobank.com. That's easytobank.com. Malvern National Bank, where we think outside the box and make banking easy. Come on in. We dare you.
Once again, we return to Lakeside. Leopards trailing 49-35 as they get set to receive the kick. A minute and a half to go in this ball game. And we find ourselves, Seth, basically in the same situation we just talked about. The Leopards are going to have to score quickly and force a turnover if they're going to make a game of it.
There's been 2 touchdowns in under a minute of game time. Well, we did it last time. No saying we can't do it again.
So Lakeside set to kick. Line drive kick fielded at the 34. And Leopards will get it up to the 47-yard line. They'll take over 1st and 10 there. Minute 22 to go. Graham on the return for Malvern.
Colton Graham more of a power runner, which is good. I mean, normal situation, that's fantastic field position. Hopefully, I don't know. I guess you would hope that it would go to more of a speed back, give you a chance to maybe break that. But
he did a great job of just fielding the kick, really.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking anything away from Graham because he got in that pile and drove the pile 5 more yards. I mean, he's a fantastic runner. Deserves to be on the kickoff team, absolutely.
Trips right, split left. Collie working out a shotgun. Collie rolls to his right, being chased out of the pocket, gets it away towards the sidelines, goes incomplete.
Another 15-yard penalty there on Lakeside, roughing the passer. Knocked down Collie after he threw it way late for no reason.
I'm surprised they called it, to be quite honest with you. It is roughing the passer against Lakeside.
Had it not been obvious, I don't know. And then McBride's still over here.
Roughing the passer against Lakeside.
Oh, man.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
We saw it called earlier on Malvern questionable. That one wasn't questionable. It was well late, and he knew exactly what he was doing whenever he hit him, and earned every bit of that 15 yards there, Mike.
So the Leopards benefit from the penalty. They'll get a 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line, actually around the 38. Again, trips right, split left. Collie takes a snap, takes off, runs, or throws rather, and towards the far sideline. Incomplete. It is 2nd and 10, a minute 8 to go.
Yeah, I had a man there. A lot of zip there on that pass. Big-time arm shown there by Collie. Don't know if we were quite ready for that much zip. Actually, it just goes right, looked like right through his hands and out. But a good call there. Had he caught it, he probably would have got out of bounds, stopped the clock. It was a good play call.
Safeties for Lakeside playing about 10 yards off, as are the corners.
Yeah, that's a false start there.
Flag on the Leopards prior to the snap. That'll back them up 5 yards. Minute 7 to go.
False start on Malvern.
Well, even having a 10-yard cushion, still not sure I wouldn't send Tevin Smith. Well, now they're going to mark up 43 on Tevin. Not going to let that beat them, and I can understand that. Got bracket coverage over here, not going to let him pass him at all.
Well, you can still run it maybe in out and up. Swing pass near side. Smith.
Get out of
Smith
bounds.
is wrestled down around the 37-yard line. Pickup of about 7 yards on the play.
Yeah, that.
But we're under a minute to go.
I think inexperience showing there. He should have been heading to the sideline as soon as he knew he couldn't get any more, and he just hadn't had a lot of work in that position in this situation.
Colley rolls to his right. Throws far side. Pass incomplete. Will stop the clock with 36 seconds to go. Again, Leopards trailing 49-35, and this looks to be their first loss of the year.
Now, this is most definitely the ball game here. It's 4th and 8, 35 seconds. I mean, not only do you got to convert this, but, Mike, you got to score quick, so you at least have a chance at a Hail Mary to try to tie it.
On your feet, fans, let's make some noise!
Colley working out a shotgun. Trips right, split left. Now throws late, and it's incomplete, and that will effectively end it for the Leopards tonight. Less 30 seconds to go, and they trail by 14.
Well, what's important now is making sure that we get out of here without any unfortunate happenings.
Now, unfortunately, we've already had one that we feel like we know of. Shaw hurt for the Leopards. Don't know the extent of those injuries.
Absolutely. I just mean, a lot of temper's been shown tonight, and it's going to be running high whenever we go to shake hands here. You just, this isn't conference. We know that a whole new season starts next week, and just shake their hands, and let's get back to Malvern without any unfortunate happenings and just live another day.
The Rams going to down this one and run out the clock.
Next week, I think we travel to Bauxite to open up the conference schedule. Bauxite, a team that has had a few issues in the offseason, but still a strong team that always tries to play hard, and that they're always going to bring their A game. So we definitely got to go back to work and get ready to enter this 7-4A season and be ready to go against Bauxite next week.